Salute everybody. This is Lawrence D. Adams. This is when, this is Lawrence D. Adams. This is when spirituality and the game combines. I think my camera's a little crooked, but it's on and popping today. Salute to William J. Jonathan W. Shout out to every boy you coming in. You read right. You read that right. What I've been accused of. What LDA has been accused of. Could you believe it? He's been accused of. If you can hear me loud and clear, let me know. He's been accused. Look what I've been accused of. Look, I have to, look what I've been accused of. My God, what's going on? Thank you. Appreciate that, William. Thank you so much. Sharice, what's going on? Well. But let me share this right quick so everybody's on the same page with the thinking class. As we know, we're in the process of building our community. Community will be going behind a paywall. It is what it is. I know. But let me share this right quick. The thinking class, we bring together 4 thinking, spiritual conscious individuals to learn, share, grow, and reframe our mindsets. We push to reach our maximum potential on all levels so that we can unlock new spiritual and practical paths to strengthen the relationship that matters most and usher in new eras of intellectual and behavior mastery. This is what the thinking class is about. Anybody who has something different, this is our big purpose. Let me read it again. We bring together 4 thinking, spiritually conscious individuals to learn, share, grow, and reframe our mindsets. We push to reach our maximum potential on all levels so that we can what? So that we can what? Level so that we can unlock new spiritual and practical paths to strengthen the relationships that matter the most and usher in a new era of intellectual and behavior mastery. This is the thinking class. Anything else different, you in the wrong class. But let's get down to business today. Let's get down to business today. Let's get down to business today. Let's get down to business. As you have read, this is no ploy. This is no kind of thing. I have been. You like that? Thank you so much, William. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Jonathan W. That's for the new community that we building behind the scenes. It's not for everyone, but that's for those particular individual. So, but let me say this. I've been accused of being a misogynist. Been accused of women bashing of women. I'm woman basher. I've been accused of hating women. In the courts of social media, they accuse me of not holding men accountable on the thinking class. They said I shouldn't be talking about women folks at all. Stick to talking to the men. What do you guys think? Is this the truth or is it not? Let me make sure I got this. Because some people think it's fun and jokes. I have been accused. I don't want to name the names of being a misogynist. A person that hates women, along with bashing women. And that I put it, along hate women too, just to emphasize it. In the court of social media, they accuse me of not holding men accountable. Here on the thinking class, they have accused LDA of not holding men accountable on his show. He only comes on and he talks about the behavior of women and what they do. He's been accused of that. Let me make sure everybody. What's going on, Real Peel? That's my brother. Let me make sure I get this. So they have said in the court of social media, they accuse me of not holding what? Men accountable. Here on the thinking class, when we bring spirituality and the game together, combined to what? It's the thinking class. They have said you should not be speaking on the behavior of some women and their flaws and their inconsistencies. You should just speak to just to the men. Shout out to Jono. Me and Jono had our annual conference call today. 1 hour plus conference call. He might come through, but we had our conference call today. They said that LDA, who's been doing this for 10 years plus, what's good? I think the Glass Brothers, good to see you. Good to see you, Wade. They said that, LDA don't hold no men on his channel. All he does is spit and talk about the disparaging behavior of women and particularly black women. They said I'm talking cap over here. What y'all say? They say obviously they haven't been through the entire catalog. Correct. It's easy to have a revised right. So they've said that LDA. Now these are people who have said that I'm a misogynist. Here I got a mother and a sister, aunts, nieces, my little niece, Dakota Bear. Anybody know I love my Dakota Bear? But they said I'm a misogynist. I hate women. I don't like women. They said that LDA, Lawrence D. Adams, and I put the J on there today because today is my, shout out, today is my, let me put this up here because I got to give honor to where honor is due. If it wasn't for him, it would be no LDA today. Shout out to my father. Today is his birthday. It's me and my dad right there. Shout out to my dad right there. Me and my dad. Today is his birthday. He's no longer with. I would not be doing this if it wasn't for my dad. But they have said, Dad, you hear this? They have said your son is a misogynist. He don't like women. He think that women are the worst. Let me say this a little bit further. He don't like black women. Right, Gina? Gina, come on now. Gina, you know. Speaking the truth about women equals misogyny. You should have forwarded them that video that you had with Fear Soul when you had have a consultation with him in real time. Yeah. Dad, you see, this is me and my dad. Me and my dad. Dad, I'm gonna tell you today his birthday, but they have said that LDA is a massage. He don't like women. He talk about women. They don't see when I talk to my sister every single day. He has a problem with women. Oh, let me give you the thing they also say. They said, you must be hurt. Your mother must have hurt you. Your aunt must have hurt you. Your grandmother must have hurt you. Somebody must have hurt LDA because he don't like women. And I'm trying to figure that out. But Red Pill, my dude Real Pill, have put it real good right here. Real good. Speaking truth about women equals what? They accuse me of that. They have said, and anybody's been part of this class, anything I've said, anything I've done, guess what? Let me get really.
You can't make this up.
Thank you. He said,
you can't make this up.
They said that LDA most of all, LDA don't hold women accountable. LDA don't hold men accountable. I'm sorry. All he do is talk about the disparaging acts of women and that women does this and women do this and that LDA don't hold what? Men accountable. On his show, there's no videos. There's no time that LDA has ever held men accountable. He always give them a bus pass to go to the next stop. He's always telling them to go past jail, and he never holds men accountable. What do you guys think? Is this the truth? You
can't make this up.
Oh my God. Thank you. Sign language. We all been hurt. Those distractors don't care about what hurts you. They just want to bash you for not fulfilling their narrative. Woo! I'm gonna tell you the most class sign language. What? Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. Oh boy! But here's my saying. What did Wade said right here? What this
You
Wade
can't
said
make
right
this
here?
up.
He says everyone gets the belt around here. Shout out Joe Blast. Joe Blast, you've been here for the you come on. What is LD? What is I gotta speak to myself in third party? What is LDA's classic saying? Everyone gets the belt around here, and what this is the gospel of what? Responsibility. So please, I've been accused in the court of social media. What? Social media court. Everybody should know my saying. Everyone gets the belt around here. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows that I say that all the time. That's my. Oh my God. And then what's my other saying I said? Thank you. Before I can even get out my mouth. What? If you don't get mad. What Papa used to say? Don't get mad. My grandfather used to say, don't get mad, just leave. And it lets me know. Let me read this. All lies sound like you stuck a nerve and they couldn't handle the truth. You hold everyone accountable. It's always been men being held accountable around here. They don't know, no, Joe Blast. They say I don't hold men accountable. They said I bash women, I put them down. I don't say, most of all, they say I shouldn't be talking about anything pertaining to women, that I should just stick to the men folks and don't talk about the women folks. I promise you. And this is not a conversation that happened yesterday. This is a conversation that happened a couple weeks, several weeks, months ago. They say all you do is spill out red pill poison. And who knows, I did a whole week on what's after red pill. That's what I'm saying. People don't pay attention. So they said these several individuals say, all you do is preach like your other guys, red pill poison. That's all you do. You push red pill. You said red pill this, red pill that, red pill this and this and that. You don't hold men accountable. You always going after women. Where were you the week I did a whole teaching, life after red pill? But no, LDA, he don't hold nobody accountable. I'm putting the link in early. If you want to come up, you think I don't hold men accountable over here in the thinking class, I'm let you bring the link up. But let me bring up the big purpose so everybody's on the same page. This is the big purpose we have over here. Here's the link right here. I'm gonna read this again. The purpose of the thinking class. The thinking class, we bring together what? Forward-thinking, spiritually conscious individuals to learn, share, and grow, and reframe our mindsets. We push to reach our maximum potential on all levels so that we can unlock new spiritual and practical paths to strengthen relationships that matter most and usher in a new era of what? Intellectual and behavior mastery. Let me take this off because I can see what's going on. This is no red pill channel. It's about men and some women follow. Thank you so much. But no. They said that Joe Blas, y'all know you the enforcer around here. They said that LDA, because he's in this men's space, and because, y'all want me to say what else they said? They came back to me. Because that was good. Because you supported and agreed with some of the things that Kevin Samuel said, you are just like Kevin Samuels. This was said to me 2 months ago. I just haven't said anything. The fruit is ripe, so I get to pick it today. So they accuse me, oh, you bash women all on your show. You're just like them because you're in the same space. They put it with association. But anyone who knows what I do here is one thing, and Wade said it first. Everybody gets the belt around here. There's no partiality in who gets the accountability call on their stuff. But no, they said I massage. They say, Cerise, you've been knowing me for what? If he about 22 years. Cerise right here, been knowing me for 22 years. How many years? 22 years. She known me for 22 years. If she knows me for 22 years and she knows my character, guess what? She would have been say, hey, LDA, you know you what? You know you be a massages right there. You know you don't get on the man. She's been knowing me for what, 22 plus years. Guilty, but guilty by association now. That's ridiculous, yup. Just another target for people to project upon. Yep, correct. It's amazing because people will make accusations and accuse you of things, and they have never went through the catalog of videos and never met me in person, but only hear what I say in public. Shout out to, woo, boy. Never ever met the man in person. This is an unbiased as you get on. Yup. Shout out to all the brain damaged folks stuck in imaginary pills. Come on. Shout out. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you for that. But they said, no, Cerise should tell you, she had comment. She's known me for 22 years. She would have been saying something if I was misogynist, if I hate women, or someone hurt me, or you all cap. Oh, you're in that space talking to men. You're talking to men and you never hold them accountable. All you do is what? Oh boy, see who wants smoke with OG LDA? I'm here. See, this is the problem what we have on social media. People hear what? Oh, this is, yep. What about No Mama's Little Boy series? Come on. Where was the detractors for the No Mama Little Boy series? Where was the detractors when we talked about your father? Where was the detractors when it comes to those who talked about, when I took the whole series on the father? And I dealt down with the mothers. But no, I don't hold men accountable. Thank you. Go watch and then complain. They hear what they want to hear, Cerise. You're right. Where were you? Facts. I believe that women in this space provide balance, and LDA has always quick to correct himself because even leaders listen. Thank you. But no, they said no. You in this space of the manosphere, you must be associated, and you say the same thing that the other men are saying, that you don't hold men accountable and that you're trying to always down women. Oh, let me get a little closer. They even came and talked to my family. You thought I was going to let it pass? You thought I was going to let this ride? No. They talked to my family. You know, he's on that YouTube channel talking all this stuff, and he hate women. He be bashing women. He be doing this. He do that. He say this. But they never listen to the full context of what I say either during that day or during that week to hear what I'm talking about if I'm saying something about a woman, and not hear all the times that I go after men and hold them accountable. There's no difference in driving while black and LDA. Right. Come on. So all these years, I don't hold not one. Do you think Jono wouldn't have came on here and he has a wife and 2 girls if I was a misogynist, if I hate women or I dislike black women? I'm not here to prove anything. Doesn't get that clear. But you think Jono would have came up on this platform and gave of himself if that was the case? Bro, I ain't down with that. What's going on, Sigma? Come on. There you see, the belt is universal. I repeat, the belt comes from everyone, comes for everyone here. As RSPC said, hit dog Tyler. See, it's easy to say, well, he might be seeing this on YouTube. But people who know me behind the scenes, which is Jono, Sharice, and some other people, no, this is who I am for real. And those listening in the clouds, oh, they know who I am for real. But then they have the audacity to even say this to different family around me and think it wouldn't come back to me that, he's misogynist. He don't like women. His mother must have did something to him. Where was his father? My father was always there. So I want to make sure that the detractors hear me clearly. You just showing love with the belt, right? And everybody knows that I say every time I say it, we teach the gospel of responsibility, and most of all, everyone gets the belt around here. If I'm gonna get on women, I'm gonna get on the men. If I'm gonna get on the men, I'm gonna get on the women. If anything, I hold the men to a higher standard because they are men. Let me say that again. If anything, I'll hold the men to the higher standard than I hold the women. Check the records. Maybe they don't understand what mandry means. They need tough love too. Woo! And mandry means that you hate men. Well, Jesus. Come on. So go check the record next time you make an accusation on these streets called YouTube, and these streets called Facebook, on these streets called Instagram, on these streets called on these other streets and in the real streets before you accuse LDA of not holding men accountable for not saying that I'm all cap. All I do is go after and bash women, and particularly black women. The beautiful thing of the thinking class is we all are genuine here and behave and behind the scenes and are here and behind the scenes, right? So next time, see, this is the problem that we have on social media. People are here a clip, they're here 5 seconds or 15 seconds and making a unintelligent observation and judgment call and think they know everything that person is. They do not look at the content of what's being said. They don't look at the context of what something is being said. If anything I have taught on the thinking class, don't judge by what's being seen here. And I made a judgment because I've done it in the past too. Get the full context of what's being said. It's all good though. When you're ready to come back and engage in the content, we will be back in open arms, right? No, they're not going to come, Jonathan W. They're not going to come. They rather talk behind the scenes. They rather talk to different family members. They rather do different other things to say than come here and say, let me listen to what LD have to say. Let me talk to him behind the scenes. Let me reach to him and say, hey, what's going on? You said this. Let me find out what you mean. But no, 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 no. He's misogynist. He don't like women. He want them to go back to be slaves. He don't care about women. He don't hold none of the men accountable. He holds none of the men accountable. He just like the other guys, some guys, let me say it that way, in this space. He hates his mama. Here I just had a picture with my mother, and here Sunday is my mama's birthday, but I hate my mother. Oh, I have issues with my mother. Oh, that's what they told me. That's what came around to me. Oh, that's what came around to LDA. So this is the thing. Low vibrational people will attack your character. Whoever it is saying is providing the type of pure jackass that they are. Yep. Thinking class usually considers a gesture of peace before we attack. But don't provoke us. We will come with righteous heat. Baby. Baby. If you, man, bruh. The thinking class usually considers a gesture of peace before we attack. But don't provoke us. We will come with righteous heat. Dude, I don't know what to say. That's all the negativity tells me. Yep. You're doing it right. So for someone to make accusations about me, about the thinking class, which is you too, that I do not hold men accountable, that I go after women and I run them down and throw them in the dirt and tell them they ain't sugar honey iced tea, and that I must hate women, you ain't been here long enough. When you graduate out of the elementary stages of what we have been teaching here on the spiritual, on a mental, and on a physical level, as John the W said, you come back and you talk to us. Then we can reason. Then we can say, hey, you know what? We may need to make an adjustment here. But most of all, you don't have the goal. You don't have the polish. You don't even have the tact to even approach, to come up here and say, I disagree with you, Sam. You are misogynist. You don't like women. You don't even have the goal and the wherewithal to even examine what has been said on this thinking class. And I have to say something, man. I have to say something because me and John talked about it this morning. We just laughed. We laughed about it. We was like, man, for real? I can't believe that. This been said about 2 months ago. All you do is do like the other channels who come after women. Hold women accountable? Who in this thinking class on this Friday thinks it's a crime to hold women accountable? Put a 2 in the chat room, or put a 1. Put a 1 if you agree, put a 2 if you disagree. Who thinks it's a crime to hold women accountable? Put a 1 if you agree, put a 2 if you disagree. 1 if you agree, 2 if you disagree. These Negroes coming, they ain't gonna come in my family, baby. Baby. Put a 2, pure ignorance. Women were what? Women were never a topic here until after they start coming into the chat. Thank you. And we did not bash any woman that came up here. We even gave them the room to talk up here. Do you agree that we should not hold women accountable, or we shouldn't? We should. We just need to let it go. See, this is going to be the last. I'm going to nip this in the bud. It's no crime, right? It's no crime. Now, no comprehension in online, right? Thank you. It's no crime. Call them out, correct. But as much as I call women out, what do I call? I call men out too. Two, both genders need to be held accountable. Men are the leaders, so we get it.
You can't make this up.
Let me say this again. Whoa. Two, both genders need to be held accountable. Men are the leaders, so we get it first. I wish people would get this. Right there is I don't get it. The fact that they approach your family instead of speaking to you, instead of you speaking to you about their character, misunderstanding is only breeds in ignorance. An echo chamber will only stagnate your growth. Right. I put one, it should have been a crime, but some women it is. Facts. LDA smack us with a Shirley countless times. Come on. But no, LDA don't hold men accountable. All he do is shin and grin. Y'all guys okay. Y'all don't got y'all stuff together. But I realize many times if someone is attacking you like this, and William said it, if we look at this correctly, they're normally projecting from their life. And we taught a whole series on going within and projecting out. I don't know if they caught that. They didn't caught that lesson. Go look at the catalog. We talked about a whole series that the game that you play is not on the outside, but the game that you play is on the inside. So that means whatever you are projecting outwardly is who you really are. So to accuse me of something, of being a misogynist, maybe it could be that you are the misogynist and the meandry, and you have the problem with whoever you are. Projecting your insecurities or protecting your insecurities, or you projecting the areas that what was talked about on here sheds light on your sugar, honey, iced tea. And now you want to get mad at the messenger and not adjust yourself with the message. You shouldn't run game on, must run game on yourself to change reality. Dude, I taught this. Jono taught this. So I throw out the link. I'm throwing out the link. If you want to come up, you want to share, you want to say LDA, he's wrong, he shouldn't do this. He's been talking about women. You want to come up there and do this? Come on up. I want you to come because they want to do this. You know what's about to happen. That's all they want to do. And normally they look like what's about to come. You know what's coming after this. You should know what's coming after here. I gotta find where's she at. You know what's coming up after this, baby.
You can't make this up.
I would say OG LDA. I've done more content on my self-improvement of men. Right. See? LD has done, I would say OG has done more content on the self-improvement of men. Come on. But no, I don't hold men accountable. They're throwing me in the same bag, trick bag, and I'm gonna use his name, Kevin Samuels. Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. But they don't talk about the 3 years that he got on men, on their inconsistencies in their behavior, in their ability to work, ability to get things together, to make them a better man. They don't talk about that. We don't want to talk about that. All we want to talk about is what he said to women and how he talked to women. He talked to them some kind of way, and it makes me feel some kind of way. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You did that. You shouldn't be talking to women like this and this. No, my God. But you didn't hear it the whole time. When 3 years, without being noticed, he got on men, called them out. They not working hard enough. That they need to get their game up. Need to get their finances up. Need to get their travel up. Where were you then? Where were you then? So this brought up 2 months ago. I'm just coming around to it today. He always hammered men, right? Where were you then? Oh, it was okay because he were getting on men, but don't talk about us women. You talk about us women, we're gonna have a problem. Don't talk about us. Our stuff is good. And let me say this now. I'm just gonna get the cat out the bag. I don't want to hear no more about what happened in 1960. I don't want to hear no more about the first wave of femininity, feminists. I don't want to hear nothing about the second wave. I don't care anymore. So you got something to talk about? I'm giving you something to talk about. There is no excuse anymore for any man or any woman to be in the shape that they're in. There's too much information. There's too much things that you can work on to be the best damn version of yourself. So no more excuses around here. Don't come on here talk about, it's a product of slavery. It's a product of the femininity. It's because of what they did when happened when femininity took over this. This is done. Don't come over here talking that mess. I'm not giving no more passes. All passes are done. We're in 2023. Come on. She wasn't there for the first semester, and that's her own. Woo! That's her own ass fault. Come on. They wasn't even there for the first semester, and that's their own what? Asphalt. Time to move on. We're in the modern age. Come on. So don't tell me about feminists and this is the reason why you acting this way. Don't tell me that you men don't be coming or telling me, my mama did this and my mama doing there and my father whatever. There's no excuses no more. If you want excuses, this ain't the channel for you. That's why I cut through the chase and I put up what this channel is about. Most of all, what the community is going to be behind the scenes. We are forward thinking what? And spiritually conscious individuals. If you ain't that means you on the other side. This ain't for you. This what I talk about over here ain't for you. If you're not forward thinking, spiritually conscious, this channel ain't for you. If you want to debate and go back and forth and make accusations on things you know not of over snippets because you caught me saying something to the women, but you didn't hear all the other 30 minutes when I got on the men, be my guest. And you don't have the goal to even call me. The people don't have the goal to call me, but you shoot around my family. Miss me. We're looking for directors, not actors. Thank you. Miss me. I'm not having the same conversation that we had. This is a new, like you said, this is a new semester. It's a new era, new place. I done gave enough information from what? 2 years, John and I poured and poured and poured and poured. So if you got something to say, it's on deaf ears. We refuse to tolerate excuses regardless of gender or race.
You can't make this up.
No more. Don't come in. Well, you know what happened in 1968. I don't want to hear it no more. I don't want to hear it even from men. I don't want you crying. I don't want to hear it no more. 5 days a week. I just switched to 3 days. 5 days a week, I poured out. Jono and I poured out. We gave. We dug deep. We explored different spiritual aspects and different practical things to make. He's a married man. So don't even come in here with this excuse. Well, you know, you're single. I had a married man on here, married for 16 years with 4 kids. So don't say it wasn't a balance in what we talked about. So anytime you want to make accusations, get your facts together. Get your notes together. Be a little bit more astute before you come after LDA in the thinking class, before you come after what we do, or even come after the women who have been here, who have been an important part of the thinking class. And as Joe Blass says, it's been first about men because men need to get it first. And if you understand my process, that I do go after the men first. I do go after the men first because they laid the foundation. And I've been telling men, you chose her. Ain't nobody choose about you. No gummy bears, backbones allowed in here. Come on.
You can't make this up.
So if you got something to say, you feel a certain kind of way, so what? I don't give up. Thank you so much right there. Let's focus on solutions. The past needs to stay in the past. If you don't evolve with the world, you will be left behind. Thank you so much for the super chat right there. Appreciate that. But I got to clear the air so this video can be out there. So you want to do an examination. You want to do your college paper on this, you can. If you want to get the notes, you might have to get the cliff note for some of the teachers that are in this class. Here it is right here. So next time you open your lips to say anything, make sure you dot your I's and cross your T's, and best believe you dealing with the real one right here. Oh yeah. Am I perfect? No, I'm not perfect at all. Do I make mistakes? Yes. But right here, we ain't going for that no more. And I have to say it. I gotta bring out this side of me because I'm normally calm, cool, collect and all like that. But no. Check the record. Even people who have just been listening for just a month knows that I hold men accountable. Knows that I'm not a misogynist. Knows that I don't hate women. Know that I don't bash women. If they've only been listening for a month and they know it, baby, where you been? Always consider the source. Thank you. Here's the link. If you want to come up, you got something you want to say, you want to agree, disagree, whatever the case may be, you could come up. The floor is open. I know they won't come up. They don't have nothing to say. Because many times the reason why people say things like this is because they come with the first word the first 2 words they say is what? I feel. I feel. No, did you think? Thinking class. I feel you said this. I feel you don't like women. I feel that you didn't do this. I feel that you don't. When you hear I feel, you already know it's a track that don't even engage it. Don't notice that we carry ourselves with dignity and respect amongst disagreements, right? Because we had disagreements on here. What did we do? We disagreed, we understand each other's point, and we move on. But let me say this again. You'll notice by what I feel. I feel this way. I feel that you said that. I feel that you don't like women. I feel that it's always about your feelings instead of the facts that are in your face. So next time you want to accuse the thinking class, anybody associating with it. And this is not this is no hatred towards them. Because we know if we would have said God is what? Love, and love is God. So all I'm gonna do is send love to the individuals actually, because there's several of them. But I have to say, you know what? Let me say this because this is so strategic in what I'm talking about. You got to know who your enemies are or who is opposing you. Let me say that again. That's good game right there. You got to know who your enemies are, who don't like what you say, who don't agree with you. You need to know who they are. You need to recognize them. You need to understand them because they're not saying it for no reason. Thank you. Sometimes your feelings will betray you. Yep. So let me say that again. You got to, I want to sweat this. Did I sweat this out? Hope not. Got to wear this today for golf. You have to recognize who your enemies are. And baby, you can say all you want. Woo! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Right there, right there. Sound like hens trying to force feed their rotten eggs. Man, dog, I got to walk away from that. I got to get a drink of water on that one right there. Right there. Right there. It sounds like hens trying to force feed their rotten eggs. I couldn't agree even more. So next time you want to say something to family, to other individuals, and open your mouth, trust me, this video will be up. I will not make it private. I will not make it unlisted. I will send you the link and let you eat on it. Keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. You may find you have more in common than you initially surpassed. Yep. What is that? 48 laws of power. So yes, know who those who are opposing you. And sometimes we think that, over here we just smooth sailing. No, you got to know those who don't agree. I love it. I'm glad you don't agree. I'm glad you're accusing me of being that. Study was done that the mind chemically changes after a thought and can become wired to a specific thought process or behavior. If repeated, focus on hate too much will make it reality. See how we got thinking people over here? Keep saying, thank you. Thank you. Keep my name in your mouth. Keep saying that we hate women over here. Keep saying we don't hold men accountable. I want you to do it. Go ahead, say it. Say my name. Say the thinking class name. Say we don't hold men accountable over here. Say we hate women over here. Say we bash women. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep saying that LDA he don't even teach balance over there. Or his personal life, he don't got his stuff together. Keep saying it. Keep saying it. Keep saying I'm part of it. Go do it. Go do it. Go say that I'm not doing that. Keep telling my family. Keep telling them. Go do it. Go do it. Matter of fact, I dare you to go say it. Go tell everybody. That thinking class, they misogynists over there. And then the women over there, they misogynists too. Oh, please go tell everybody. Go do it. Matter of fact, go do a video on it. Go do it. Use my name. I want you to use my name. I want you to say, yup, he LDA, he over there, he hate women. Go do it. I want you to go do it. Go say I ain't doing it. Go tell them that I don't hold men accountable. I want you to go do it. Please, in the words of my grandfather, Papa, please go do it. Go do it. Go tell everybody, that thinking class is a cover. All they do is they really hate men and they really don't hold men accountable over there and they don't like women. That's why none of them in a relationship. Please gonna tell them. Woo! This is a teachable moment through LDA. The power of manifestation. Learn from your opponents.
You can't make this up.
Thank you. They are constantly manifesting what? Who they are. So go tell them that I don't like women. Go tell him that he's a habitual single man. Go tell him that he don't hold men accountable. Go tell him that I'm a misogynist. Please, go tell the world. Tell them that. So when they come over here, they'll find out the truth. So please go do that. Do me a favor. Go write some videos, do whatever you need to do, make some posts. Go tell the world about it. Go, please. I ain't mad at you. I want you to tell somebody that we don't hold men accountable over here, that we hate women. Please do that. Please do that. Please go do that. Go tell everybody. Go make a video. Go make a post. Do whatever you need to do. Go tell them. Oh, he misquote me. Please go tell him I misquote you. Make sure you use my name, LDA Lawrence D. Adams. Put a J on there for, hey, what it is. Tell them I ain't doing it right. Tell them that I'm a red pillar. Tell them that. Go tell the world. Go tell them that. Please go tell them. Go tell them, yeah, you go ban LDA. Go tell them to do that. Please gonna do that. Please gonna do that. Since you're gonna do it, I'm gonna give you permission to go do it. Please go do it. Be my everlasting guest to do that. Woo! We're more than happy to pull the stagnant ones up out of the swamp. Come on, boy, you on the road today.
You can't make this up.
Please don't do it. Please. That's my grandfather. Please, don't get mad. Please, I'm telling you, don't get mad. Go tell them. Go tell them that over here that they just all they doing is brashing women. He's like this one. He don't like women. Oh, please go tell him. He should be more like this. He shouldn't talk about women. Please go do that. Go tell him what I shouldn't do. I want you to go do it because I know you don't have a goal to do it. But you're right. This is a powerful lesson. Teachable moment. What? Through LDA, the power of manifestation. When you're constantly focused on hate and dislike of another individual, you end up manifesting in what? In your life. So everything is now tainted through what you see out of your vision. It is now goes through the what? It goes through the sun or through the tinted glasses that everything that you interact with is of hate, or that every man hates women, or if they say something to hold women accountable, your automatically process system says that means that he must not like women. You know something? Let me go with some Bible. You only correct those that you love. Y'all better catch that one. You only correct those that you love. Let me say that again. You only correct. So all the correction that we're seeing for women, and particularly the B-Dub, shout out to Black Ram 313, is because on some degree we love them and we want them to get correct. All the correction that you see that I'm giving towards men is because on some level, what? I love them. The correction that I give Shirley. Why you do that to that? Stop it, Shirley. All right, Shirley. All right. Okay, Shirley, we back. Let me say this again so you get it. You only correct who you love. You only correct those that you love. B-I-B-L-E. So all this correction that you're seeing from men for women is because on some level you love them. Equally so, the correction that other men are giving other men, because we love them, we want the best. But sometimes people take correction and criticism as a way of attack and not realizing that it is a means of love. We only correct what we love. Let me say that again. We only correct what we love. If I want something to be better, if I want my sons to be better, I correct them. If I was married, I would correct my wife because I want her to be the best wife. Equally so, if I did something and she needed to correct me, it's because she loves me. We realize that the real issue is maybe that you don't love yourself enough that when someone is lovingly correcting you, you can't take it. You can't take it. Just keep it 100. We only correct what we love. And so the real problem is maybe the real issue is you don't love yourself enough because you can't stand when someone corrects you on your sugar honey iced tea. Think about it. All this time, the men have been saying things, and men have been saying things to themselves, to other men. It's because we want to bring self-correction not only to ourselves, but to others, because we want them on some level to be better than what they are. Equally so, we want women to be better what they are. What some men have decided to do is say, F that, man. I ain't dealing with none of these women. I'm out. We try to lovingly correct them. We try lovingly doing it. We try doing it we try to do it with the glove, with the iron fist, with a velvet glove, but that didn't work. We took the velvet glove and we did it that way. That didn't work. You know what we're going to say? Forget it. We done. Y'all better catch this. The opposite of love is indifference. I don't think people really understand the significance of that statement. If someone challenges you, it's out of desire to see you improve. Sometimes you're not going to improve. Otherwise, you will simply walk past you like a beggar on the street. People don't understand because of their own self-hate that when someone brings the correction, that they think that they're projecting their self-hate onto them. No, it's because on some degree, I've watched this manosphere. I've watched different spaces. At the end of the day, when after a while, after you bring so much correction and you try to say something and they don't want to hear, you got to walk away. Let me say that again. You got to walk away. You got to be like, nah, I'm done. What the pimp guy said, the best thing you can do is miss my presence. If you can't respect me, you will respect if you can't respect, I can't remember how he said it, but it was so slick. You're gonna miss my presence. You got to understand that's what it come down to. We've been trying to correct certain people, men or women, and they don't want to be corrected. It's done. So why you think I don't hold men accountable or don't hold that I'm just hating on women because I'm bringing self-correction to women? At some degree, you must think logically that on some level, I love women for me to make this correction. If you ever called out, our soul agrees. Don't get defensive. It's a great sign that you're now aware. Once you face it, it's your choice to change. Thank you. Respect my absence. If you can't respect my presence, you will respect my absence. Thank you. That's what it was. But since a lot of you, me and John had a good conversation today. You got to learn how to take correction. And I realize a lot of people have not learned this. The reason, even for part of the reason for this, is to bring correction to me as the facilitator, to bring correction to me, but also bring correction to everything around me. And I realize in this society, we have such soft back, jelly back, softest tissue, men and women who can't take correction and not realize this correction is out of love. So when you say you accuse me of being a misogynist, you better check yourself and bring some correction to yourself, because it may not show up as LDA. I will show up in another form, in the form of another person. You will hear this message again and again until you understand that it is you and not LDA. We only correct what we love. Think about it. I've been watching men and women trying to correct each other because on some degree they love each other. They want to work out, but they said, I can't work with this. I can't go for that. I can't go for that behavior. No, I'm not going for you doing this. I seen a video recently with the lady then snatched the mic out of the man's hand. No, you're not going to do that. We're not blaming feminists for it. We're not bringing a second wave of feminists. No, it's you. You got bad behavior. A lot of people, and I need to say this, don't kill them with kindness, kill them with silence. And everyone deserves your kindness. Correct. Let me say this. We have a lot of adults who are just kids who never been corrected. We have a lot of grown asphalt kids, grown asphalt adults who have never, ever, ever been corrected. And so when someone brings correction, they go and they have a temper tantrum. Oh, no, you didn't say that. No, you didn't do that. Why you say that? And we have a lot of people having temper tantrums, crying, moaning, because they can't get their own way. No, you didn't. Because they can't get their own way. So next time you think you think the message is getting at you, it is for you. See, you can't tempt me with eggs. You know why? I don't like eggs. I don't like the smell of eggs. I don't even like looking at eggs. So it don't even bother me. I don't like eggs, so it don't apply to me. But if you put a plate full of freshly out the freezer watermelon, seeded watermelon, it's going to be a problem. I'm going to eat that watermelon because you know why? I like it and I want it. If it doesn't apply to you, why are you getting upset? And why do you have this group mentality that you got to save all the sisters or save all the brothers? I'm just trying to understand. Why are you trying to do that? If it doesn't apply to you, why are you upset? What's going on, OG Rick? Woo! There we go. See? When you speak truth, they can't control you. They attack and call you names and slander you. As a great man once said, signs, shame, incel guilt, and the need to be right.
You can't.
You got that right, OG Rick. Peace. What's going on, Yahoo? Woo, woo, y'all. What's going on, y'all here? But you got to understand. You got to understand. If I'm bringing correction, that means on some way I love you. I care about you. If I bring no correction, if I don't care what you do, I don't care about you. So before you accuse me of being a misogynist and that I hate women and that I don't like women and that these women, this and this and this and that, and that I don't hold them accountable, check the tape. Go check my content. Yahoo, please give your synopsis. Have you noticed that I didn't hold? I want you to answer this question. And OG Rick, because you in here too. Do I hold men accountable or do I not hold men accountable? Yahoo and Rick Torres. Do I hold men accountable or do I not hold men accountable in this channel? I want them to say something. I've been knowing Rick Torres before I've been knowing OG Rick for the longest. Do I hold men accountable or do I not? I'm waiting on them. Peace, LDA, the brothers in the chat room. Waiting on these brothers. Do I hold them accountable? Uh-oh, we got to get the sound to hook up. Do I hold men accountable or do I not hold men accountable over here? You know, it's, the accusations. I want them to keep telling the accusations. Slick Rick up in here. Let me know. Let me know. Do I hold men accountable or do I not hold men accountable? Everybody can answer too. Everybody else can answer too. Let me connect this right here. Thank you, OG Rick. Appreciate that. Let me get this music up here because I want this to play while they saying this. Here we go. You better play. Thank you, OG Rick.
You can't make this up.
And Yahoo, let me read your comments. LDA holds all men accountable. This is the scripture. I love this scripture right here. Matthew 6:4. But Jesus said, let me say it like I'm way back in the country in the church. Woo, let me say it. And Jesus, in Matthew 6:4. But Jesus said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, amongst his own kin and his own household. Let me read this again. A prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, amongst his own kin and in his own household. Woo, that's the word right there. Yahoo says what? LD has no respect to a person from my experience. LDA only empowers men with knowledge and understanding. I just got to check the tape. Maybe I was having hot flashes, or maybe something was wrong with me that I just became a misogynist overnight, or in the last 2 months, I just became a misogynist and I hate women. I bash women. These two men bear witness to what we do over here in the thinking class. These two men bear witness. And once again, I'll give the link because I got a little bit of time and before I go to my golf class. Put this right here. Here's the link. You could definitely come up. Got a little bit of time. You could come up and say, oh, you know what, LDA, you a misogynist. I hate you. You hate what you're doing. You ain't doing nothing. Yeah, but you more than welcome to come up. He don't hold no man accountable. All he talk about, he don't do that. Haters be like, you paid them. Right. LDA paid him to say that. He's a sponsor and he told him to do that. That's exactly what they're going to say. These men, they disagree with him because he's a man. They're going to say, I paid. Yup, you definitely going to say that I paid. Oh, he paid him to say that. That's why he's saying that. He said, they're all in a cult together in the red pill of cult. And this isn't, come on. Really? I paid these men to say this when there's women in here who thinks the same way. Did you see the shock on the face of Gina? What? Really? Get out of here. Yeah, they're gonna say, oh, LDA paid him. He did, he paid them. He's like 100, 200, 300, 400. Say what I need you to say in here. If I'm doing that, baby, this ain't the right place for anybody. Pay us with the knowledge. Right. I paid you to say that. Come on. OG Rick hasn't been here in a long couple years, and he came in saying that because I know who he is. Yahoo been here for a couple months. He knows what's going on. So these accusations have no standing. And matter of fact, be honest with you, I really don't have nothing to prove. I have nothing to prove. Check the content. Check the catalog. I have nothing to prove. Really, I don't. So all those who came to my family saying things, I see you. I forgot. People forget. I don't know why people forget how spiritual I am. I don't know why people forget. False accusations are only their signs. It's their signs the truth, right? Are only they're trying. Yep. I don't know why people forget that I can tap in. I don't know why they forget Joe Blast. I don't know why they forget Sigma, John the Devil. I don't know why they forget that this is when spirituality in the game combines, that we can tap into the spirit easily. We don't want to talk when Fierce Soul was here and we tapped into his grandfather. When we did the same thing for True Savage. When we did the same thing with the young lady who came up here for one thing and we tapped into what she needed to do for a purpose. I don't know why people forget that this is no witchcraft and this is straight connection to the Almighty. I don't know why people forget about that. I don't know why they forgot about that. Did you get attacked by haters? Oh man, of course, yeah. Oh, you gotta have haters. LDA paid us with some money, paid us something, money came by, and you can't obtain of it. The greatest gift you can give another one is time. Blessed are those. My God. Wait. I got. Wait. I can't. We don't want that. We gotta do this. We gotta do this. We gotta say it this way because you can't come up there with like that. You ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna do that with me. Let me see if I got it. Let me see. He said, blessed are those that are persecuted for righteous sake. For there is the kingdom of heaven. Let me say that again. Say it again. I'm gonna play it again, brother. Blessed are those that are persecuted for righteous sake. For there is the kingdom of heaven, Matthew 5 and 10. Oh, William, I forgot. When we manifested the laptop. Come on. Rick, what we damn sure been seeing how the false floods the sea. Come on. Come on, let me read this scripture again. Because they think I don't. Let me read this again. Come on, bring it. Come on, organist. Blessed are those which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Matthew 5 and 10. Blessed are those which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of what? Heaven. Come on now. Remember when we manifested the laptop, LDA, the MacBook Pro. But no, we hate women. No, we don't hold men accountable. But we manifested a whole MacBook Pro, completely paid for, not prayed for. Let me say that again. Not paid, not prayed for, but completely paid for. The MacBook Pro with the chip in it. Paid for, not prayed for. So before you make accusations, Rick said what? The podcast is named the Thinking Class for a reason. For a reason. Y'all better get this. But let me read that scripture again, because I think that this scripture sums it all. Blessed are they that are persecuted for what? For righteousness' sake. For theirs is the kingdom of heaven. That MacBook Pro, we think about it. We worked together. People gave. People went into the heavens and brought the MacBook Pro. We ended up purchasing what? We bought it for. It was not paid. It was not prayed for. It was what? Paid for. Shout out to you. And what? 3 weeks later, I received my what? Laptop and begin writing my book. They're angry at the manosphere. They're coming after all the Red Pill community. And that's why I'm saying, that's why I have a whole series, even after Red Pill. Come on, shout out to Alfie. So before you attack me, accuse me of being a misogynist and being a what? A hater. That I don't like women. And that what? Let me read that back, because they ain't gonna get that. So before you accuse me of being a misogynist, for hating women, for bashing women, and what? Not holding men accountable, you better come check the tape and see that the content that I've been talking about over here with Jono and everybody else, that LDA has been given the truth. Uh-oh, don't get Alfie started. He's Peter. He'll cut you in a minute. So before you even talking about that I'm a misogynist, that I hate women, that I don't hold men accountable, that I'm not who I am on the internet like I am behind the scenes, check yourself. What's going on, child? China White here. I'm telling y'all better, don't you come for LDA. Let me run this back. Saying that I'm a misogynist, that I hate women. Here I did a whole 2 years ago, 3 years ago almost. I did a night broadcast with China White. But I hate women. I don't like women. Something wrong with me. That I'm a misogynist, that I don't hold men accountable. I hold everybody accountable over here. I hold men and women accountable over here. So before you say something, check the tapes, check the content. You be careful who you put your mouth on. I'm telling you, it's a shame. I still got the video of me and China White when we did work together. When we talk behind the scenes. But I hate women. But I don't like women. But I teach men to hate women over here. I told you you only correct who you love. And if I don't correct men and women, then I missed it over here. I'm telling you, this is a shame. Let me run this back. Come on, organist, run back. All these, and it's interesting. You always want to project your hurt, your disappointments, and what you did. But the real issue is you. So don't come over here on this channel. This is the reason why it's called the Thinking Class. This is why it's called Individuals. Let me put up our mission. So not a mission. This is our big purpose. So everybody's on the same page. We bring together forward-thinking, spiritual conscious individuals to learn, share, grow, and reframe our mindsets. We push to reach our maximum potential on all levels so that we can unlock new spiritual what? And practical paths to strengthen relationships that matter and usher in a new era of intelligent and intellectual and behavioral mastery. So all those talking, go check. Mastery. This is all the thinking class is about. Do you think John? Do you think Alfie? Do you think China White? Do you think the women who came up in here would ever be here if I was a misogynist? They wouldn't even be here. Do you think they would be here? They wouldn't even show up here if I wasn't like this behind closed doors. So before you say something to my family, people close to me, making false accusations, saying I'm this and I'm that, keep, as I would say, I want you to keep my name in your mouth. Go tell them that I'm a misogynist. Go tell them that I hate women. Go tell them. I wish you would. Go do it. So it's interesting. I got to get ready to go to my golf class. But I want you to get this. Just one scripture that Yahoo put right in the chat room because it's so applicable right here. And I want you to get it. Where is it at? Blessed are those. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Theirs is the kingdom of heaven. And I'm going to end with this because I got to go. Because they don't want this. They don't want China White for me to tap into the spirit and call out some things. So we're going to switch it up. I'm out. They don't want it. LDA, I'm out. I'm gone. Looking for the I'm out. Next time they get themselves together, dealing with a grown man.